Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and Horror Movie Night. Tonight, I'll be reviewing Scream, released in 2022. Scream stars Neve Campbell, Courteney Cox, David Arquette, Melissa Barrera, Jack Quaid, Madison, Jenna Ortega, Dylan Minnette, Jasmin Savoy Brown, Mason Gooding, Sonia Ammar, Marley Shelton, Skeet Ulrich, Kyle Gallner, Heather Matarazzo, and Roger L. Jackson. Scream was directed by Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett. Now, this is the first Scream film, unfortunately, that wasn't directed by Wes Craven, as he had died a couple of years before this film, unfortunately. And this is also, unfortunately, the last Scream film that would feature Neve Campbell, Courteney Cox, and David Arquette together. So this one is a bit of an end of an era, as well as being a first without Wes at the helm. And it doesn't really suffer from that. It's still a really good Scream film. It's just that and spoiler alert here coming up. So if you have not seen Scream 2022, go watch this and then come back and finish my review. But unfortunately, the Dewey Riley character in this one, he doesn't make it through this one. And he's not the only one. I was spoiled by that surprise that David was going to get killed because some idiot, spoiled it on, like, posting some shit on Facebook or something, and I just saw it, and then I couldn't fucking, you can't. It just popped up on one of my little feeds, and the idiot said it straight up, that, I can't believe they killed him off. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. So, I had already known that. That was already spoiled for me for this film, unfortunately. So I couldn't get that shock, but I was shocked by another one that I did not expect and I didn't like. And that was the death of Judy Hicks. Marley Shelton's character, who was introduced in Scream 4. So, this is, by all intents and purposes, Scream 5. It does not ignore any of the other films. This is not a Halloween 2018 kind of a thing. I said it in a previous video that I just think it's stupid that they named this Scream instead of just named it Scream 5. But, the killing of Judy, who had been promoted from deputy to sheriff between 4 and this film. They killed her. It just I could see that they were going to kill either her or her son character off, which was played by an awesome young actor, Dylan Minnette. And he was one of the bigger names that was on this film that I knew of going into this one. I did not know about Melissa Barrera. I did not know about Jenna Ortega. The fact that they not only killed Marley Shelton, his character's mother, but they also killed Dylan Minnette's Wes, the namesake to Wes Craven in this film. That was pretty disappointing to me. One of my favorite things about this film is the return of Skeet Ulrich as Billy Loomis.
How you doing, Sam? Antipsychotics aren't working as well as they used to, are they?
As I said in my Scream review way back, I loved Billy Loomis in that original movie, and was disappointed that they ended up killing him at the end of it. So he has not been in any film since then, and so when they brought him back for this one, and they brought him back in such a good way. I mean, yes, the de-aging process thing that was done on him is a process that if you look at it in the wrong light, you're going to dislike it. I was fine with it. I thought they did a good job on him. And really, I've seen actually behind the scenes photos of Melissa Barrera and Skeet Ulrich hanging around on the set together. And they didn't have to do much as far as de-aging on him from what I could see in those pictures, because he looks pretty damn good for his age, as coming in and replaying this character like this. But yeah, it was great to have him back, and he has not missed anything. He is amazing as Billy in this.
I say accept who you are. Let's get out there, find out who's doing this, and cut some fucking throats!
No!
One thing that really surprised me with this film, and you don't get that much with Scream films, was the opening supposed kill was Jenna Ortega as Tara. But it wasn't a kill. They went against your expectations, and the opening scene, Tara is attacked, but she doesn't die. Thankfully. Because when I saw this film, I did not know anything about her, like I said, and I immediately just fell in love with her as a character. I mean, she was just... Tara was just a cute, fun character, right from the start. And, I was like, oh man, this sucks. They're going to kill this new character off here right off the bat. And then, you get the title card, and then you go to the introduction to Melissa Barrera as Samantha, and she gets the call that Tara has been attacked and she's all right. I was so relieved. I was like, yes! What a surprise. They actually did something different. They didn't kill the character in the opening. So, that was cool. I do like the new group of people. Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega, Jasmin, Savoy Brown, Mason Gooding. I really do like these new lineups of characters here. They really do a good job in this, playing these characters. They're very likable, and at least in this film they are. And you know, nothing much more I can say about this film. It is Neve Campbell and Courteney Cox don't have as much screen time as David Arquette in this one. This was David Arquette's swan song, as I said, so and it was his strongest he's ever been in these films. It's sad that this was it for him as the character. But Neve Campbell and Courteney Cox are still really good in their roles. Neve Campbell just felt like she was just a extended cameo is all she's making in this film. So she didn't make much of an impression in this one, even though she was top billed for this thing. So if you were a big fan of Sydney and were going into this movie for her, you're probably going to be very disappointed with her runtime in this film. But her performance is still very well done. I did not like the reveal of the killers. Jack Quaid as Richie and Mickey Madison as Ammar. Jack Quaid, it was just too obvious for him to be the killer. And the over-the-top portrayal of Mickey Madison as Ammar by the end of the film, it was just too much. She actually pulls a Mrs. Loomis with her performance, how over-the-top she does this thing.
Because our movie has fucking stakes! Because anyone can die in a requel.
It was a pretty weak ending, unfortunately, to a pretty strong film. Other than losing Marley, Shelton, and David Arquette in this film, that was just highly disappointing there, but and a highly disappointing ending. But overall, I would give Scream 2022. I will give this film a 8.3 out of 10. Had they had a stronger ending, this one might have been right up there with Scream and Scream 2 for me as the higher rated of the franchise. But the killing of Dewey and Judy and the weak ending really brought it down somewhat. But what do you think? Do you agree with my review of Scream? Let me know in the comments down below. And, as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to smash that like, share, and subscribe button, because it really does help this channel out a lot. Alright, it's the end of another horror movie night. So, but I hope you will join me tomorrow for another Dark Knight Films night and another actor spotlight. Till then, thanks for watching.